Hello and good morning and welcome back to Jazzy's Face Design. Today I'm going to be wearing a purple dress and I'm going to be doing a gold, bronze, and tiny bit of purple eyeshadow look. So let's get started. I have kind of already prepped my face with moisturizer. I am now going to be using the YSL Glow and Balm as my face primer. You just need a tiny bit. And this totally blurs everything, so it's a really, really good primer and very, very hydrating. Anytime you apply any type of skincare, make sure you always start from the middle of your face and out. Okay, so like this. Push up and out. Okay. And tiny bit on my forehead. Like so. Now, I will be starting with the eyeshadow base. You can use concealer or an eyeshadow primer. I'm just going to be using a little bit of concealer, MAC concealer, as my eyeshadow base. Like so. Okay, now let's get started with the eyeshadow. I'm going to be using the Armani eye palette in Eyes to Kill. Okay, I'll be using this plum color and the gold, and the Huda eye palette as well. This one, I'm going to be putting just a tiny bit of this rose gold glitter. These palettes are perfect for everyday use as well. I'm going to be starting with the Armani one, with this color here, starting on my crease. Whenever you dab it, make sure you take off the excess. You want to start right here and work your way up. Okay, like so. Now repeat on the other eye. You see how I'm not going all the way in? Just about right here. And blending it at the same time. Like so. I'm now going to be using a flat eyeshadow brush to put in the color on the inner lid. The next color that I'm going to be using is from the same palette, this gold color. Remember to dab off the excess. Okay. Now repeat on the other eye. I like more neutral, natural looks. I don't like to go too heavy, like so. If you want, you can even add a tiny bit of bronze, like I'm about to do so, in the crease. Okay, I added more gold over here. Now I'm going to repeat, same over here. The reason I'm dabbing is so there's no harsh lines. Okay? You guys can take a look. Now, going back with the fluffy brush, MAC 224, going into the Huda Beauty palette, I am now going to be using this rose gold / bronze color. Very lightly dab. These are quite pigmented, so they will come in pretty strong. Okay, now right over here again in the crease. Like so. And a little bit on the top. Remember to circle it around so there's no harsh lines. Okay? The reason I'm doing these colors is because I'm wearing a purple dress today, so it's gonna match. You're more than welcome to add more glitter if you like. I'm going now in back with the Huda Beauty, and I'm going to take this gold and I'll apply it on the inner lid to give my eyes a little bit of sparkle. Okay, right over here. Don't smear it, dab. Now repeat on the other eye. I'm going to show you in just a second here. Okay, and that's how it looks. Add more if needed. Now you can go back in with the 224 blending brush and lightly at the top that way there's no harsh lines, okay? And everything looks evened. Now if you want, you can do false lashes. This would be the perfect timing to do that. I'm not personally going to do that, so I'm going to move on with applying my eyeliner. The eyeliner that I'm going to be using is the twin eyeliner from Valentino. The reason it's called the twin eyeliner is because one side has a regular pencil. It is creamy, not dry. And then the other side has the liquid. So I'm going to use the liquid part to make a wing. Okay? So I'll go ahead and do it right here. You don't have to make a wing, it's totally optional. I just like to make a little bit. Okay, like that. Now I'm going to repeat on the other eye. Okay, now my eyeliner is done. Next, I'm going to be using my curler. Give it 1 or 2 pumps like this to help it curl. Repeat. And that's good. Mascara is going to be the YSL Lash Clash. This one is brand new. They didn't launch too long ago. It's amazing. Let me show you the bristles. Like so. They make it really, really volumizing. So when you apply, and up. Okay. The reason I like to jiggle it sometimes is because it helps give it that extra volume. Okay, like that. You can do more than 1 layer. I personally just do 1 because it already helps my lashes look full. Like so. Completely optional, but you can do an eyeliner on the inner eye as well. I personally don't like to, so I'm going to leave it. The next thing I'm going to work on is my face makeup. Now, I do like to personally use the Huda Beauty Orange Corrector as well under my eye to cover my darkness. So I make a triangle right under. Okay? I love, love, love this product. It's amazing. Wherever you have darkness, it covers really well. The concealer is going to be Valentino. My shade personally is MN5. I'm going to use MAC 226 brush. And apply. Dab, dab, dab. Getting more concealer. And apply again. The reason I do a triangle under my eye It helps minimize the look like you have anything underneath. Now the other side. Okay, so like that, and then cover. Next step will be the foundation. You can pick any foundation you like if you like, you know, more full coverage, more natural coverage. All right, next brush is going to be MAC 130, and this one is the foundation brush, okay? The foundation that I'm going to be using today is YSL Touche Eclat in B60. That is my shade. This is a great foundation because it doesn't make it heavy. Lets your skin breathe. And no cakey effect. Okay, buff it out. And grab a little bit more. So even if you do the second layer, you're good. No lines or anything will show. And then under the eye, I'm going to dab a little bit and bring it up. Blend in the concealer a little bit more. Okay, now the forehead. And depending on how low your clothing is, you can get your neck too. That way it all looks one even tone. Blend, blend, blend. I don't like it super thick. All right, once that's all done, I'm going to be taking MAC Pressed Powder in the shade Medium Dark and just lightly dabbing to set on my foundation, okay? You don't need to go too heavy because you don't want to look cakey. Just lightly. And that's good. Okay. I'm going to now go ahead and contour the face. I'm using the YSL No. 2 Fire Opal Powder. Make sure you take an angled brush. That way you can get the cheeks really well. Okay, so this is your cheek eye right here. You want to bring it down about over here and buff it out. Okay. The next place, right over here. Tiny bit on the forehead, only on the side, not in the middle. You don't want it to look brown. Now the other side. And right over here. If you really want to contour your nose, you can. This is the MAC 227 brush, like so, and just bring it down over here. Okay? Dab off the excess and bring it down. And your cutoff line. Going back with the angle brush, I'm going to be using the NARS blush called Frenzy. I love this one because it has gold and orange, which will match really, really well with this purple dress. So just mix and apply. Make sure you smile so you get the lift cheek effect. Tiny bit right here. I like to. Okay. And if you want, you can put a little bit of highlighter, which I'm about to, in YSL number 1. This is the gold. That's what it looks like. Okay, right over here. And again, tiny bit on the nose. The last step would be to apply the gloss that you prefer. And don't forget to put a setting spray. I personally use the Urban Decay setting spray. It helps make my makeup last all day. It's called the All Nighter. Make sure you buy that one. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'd be more than happy to help. Hope you all have a blessed day. Thank you.